July 24th, Sunday, about 9:38 here in the Mountain West. Well, I think we've all been kind of waiting for it. I think today we are going to see clear north-south intermixing of the jet streams. This is not a seasonal intermixing of the equator due to either monsoonal or intertropical mixing. It's not happening that way, folks, not even close. Take a look at this. This is what I saw earlier and kind of just dropped my jaw. So you can go back and you can see last week when we began to track this, and we saw, and it was initially almost about this size here, very faint. Obviously there was wind flow, and we began to see this build right off the coast of North America. Since then, we now have seen there's one vortices up here, one pressure zone here, one here, another one here. So we have the northern branch of the jet stream coming up over Canada, dropping down over Newfoundland, coming down here, and here's where we begin to see the first inklings of a flow from north to south. And here you can see it very clearly. And it's coming right through the Caribbean, and then as we can see it as well, crossing over Central Americas, and then just slamming right in to here. And then look what's happening here. I found it really interesting. So once it crosses the equator, and we can see it just kind of flows through this channel right here and then gets caught up into the southern polar vortex. But look at this over here. And as we've been showing throughout this whole period, there's something going on over the Indian Ocean. But look at this. Look at this, folks. This is what's kind of really disturbing to me, is that we've got two flows going here. Look at this. And look at what, this was not here earlier. This huge vortices that is just, well, you can see it. It's self-descriptive. Anything I was to say would merely take away. And then let's continue to traverse across the Pacific. And this is just bizarre. Look at that, folks. And look what this is doing. It's not only pulling from the southern hemisphere, right? All right, so we got it pulling up from the southern hemisphere, going over the equator. But look at in here. It then now begins to pull even more air from the northern jet stream down into this. You know, if this was some rapids, we'd definitely be at the top of the class. And it just, you have to marvel. It's just amazing. Let us continue. So look at what begins to happen over here. We've all are very much aware of what's taking place over here in the Euro-Asia continent. And again, just very defined where these wind currents are going. Let's just pull out a little bit. And there you have it. You know, I was just thinking, if I could make a water park ride the way that the jet stream is going, we'd all be rich. Again, just this huge new vortice over here. And again, you just marvel what's happening over Africa again. There you go. So don't let anyone come and tell you that there isn't something seriously wrong with the Earth's jet stream. We see it. I'll continue to make these reports because this is important. If there's one thing all of us share in common, is the weather. And climate change is here. We're witnessing it on a global scale. And, you know, it's never a catastrophe, a disaster, until it hits you. If you're watching on television, it's somebody else. So we got to be aware of this. And the more we're aware of this, the more we could help not only ourselves, our families, our neighbors, and our community. This is what it's about. And they may kind of look at you strange, but the first time that you can give them a piece of information that very well may save their life or save their property, trust me, they'll make sure that you're on the Christmas list each other. So have a good day, folks. I will get a report out this evening, and let's see what continues to develop.